More news coming in right now amid US's pullback warning. Putin has announced Easter truce. He's declared a unilateral Easter truce in Ukraine, saying that assume Ukraine will follow the example and be prepared to repel truce violations. Zelenskyy claims that Russian offensive continues meanwhile, and Russia's artillery fire hasn't subsided one bit. No trust in words from Moscow. That's what we're getting to know from Ukraine, which has further said that Putin's Easter truce is a mere smokescreen. Let's listen in to Zelenskyy. Apologies, let's listen in to what Putin had to say.
Руководствуясь гуманитарными соображениями, сегодня с 18:00 часов до 00 часов с воскресенья на понедельник российская сторона объявляет пасхальное перемирие. Приказываю на этот период остановить все боевые действия. Исходим из того, что украинская сторона последует нашему примеру. При этом наши войска должны быть готовы к отражению возможных нарушений перемирия и провокаций со стороны противника, любых его агрессивных действий. Мы знаем, киевский режим более 100 раз, как вы мне и докладывали, нарушал договоренности о ненанесении ударов по энергетической инфраструктуре. Поэтому прошу быть крайне внимательными и собранными, быть готовыми к немедленному ответу в полном объеме.
My colleague Shashank Mattu has more details on this story. Shashank, there's been pressure from the US, but this big announcement of truce coming from Russia, has Donald Trump played a role here?
Well, I think certainly there has to be some consideration of American pressure when you consider what Vladimir Putin has done, because you have to understand that just a couple of days ago we saw the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio make a statement where he indicated that the United States would move on from the Ukraine peace process and let Russia and Ukraine fight it out if they did not see some progress from both Russia and Ukraine towards a lasting ceasefire and ending the conflict. Now, Ukraine has already agreed to a ceasefire, a longer ceasefire, but Russia so far has continued to push its military forces on the ground. So I think Russia and Moscow in particular have picked up that America is dissatisfied with how the talks are going forward, that Donald Trump himself has expressed frustrations with Russia. And so this ceasefire, this is a 30-hour ceasefire, will have to be seen as a tactical move that Moscow is basically pushing to make sure that the Americans know that they are still committed to the peace process. But of course, what happens after 30 hours, whether fighting will then resume, remains to be seen.
Thanks, Shashank, for all those details.